dynamic space.
You already
So,
recommend?
yeah, I'm documenting. So, I have. You want the same. I want to give you this space for free too, because we're trying to build dynamic community. So dynamic community means whatever energy, because right here you got energy, okay, time, and resource. Resource is money. Resource is facility. Whatever that resource is that we get returns, right? This is return. Same. I gotta do this at the mansion level. You know? So I'll give you some example of how I do it at the mansion, right? How I do it at the mansion is I give first. My energy is the first. Since they give the space, I gotta give my energy for free. Like what you're doing. You gotta put in all that time to do, whether it's producing music or figuring out the stereo. I'm doing that here. Figuring out what is it to do. So I am bringing in two things. I either bring in money, investment, say, hey, I am doing something super cool here. Okay, like I recently just got some funding for someone to put a pizza oven inside my kitchen. So now I got a pizza oven. So now, okay, I say, hey, you know what? Every weekend, every Saturday, we could come here. Our community can make pizza together. Okay, so now there's money or equipment, right? So I got a guy. He doesn't want me to say his name. Gave us $20,000 worth of multimedia equipment. I have ASMR recording devices now. I have the new Sony A7. That's equipment. Now I gotta go figure out, put in the energy and the time to produce something to generate income for this place. So it's constantly trying to work it out. What is it? So I can give you my example, but we need to know your example. Your example is smaller. Your example is well, in a sense that it's one event, right? So to me, it's very simple to say one event. You say, okay, you invite 88 people. 88 equal what in time and resource, right? And out of that 88 people that equal time or resource, what is that equal to here? Is it money? Is it more time? Saying, okay, this person is going to give us time. They're going to promote us.
I want to also put the record.
Yeah. Okay. Recording? Yeah. Okay.
Where fingers the screen doesn't work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? So you got 88 people. Now you have already put in time already. Your time. This is your time. I like to think your time is worth something. Whether it's your investment, your art, your music, that's your time. It equals some form of energy for you. But that energy is not enough for you to have money. Now, if you sold the album, you got money. Hey, let's go to a party. I can invite 88 friends. But we're not at that situation. We have a situation where you got time, which you put together a cool album or something that you're going to present for an hour and a half or 2 hours for somebody. That's worth X amount of dollars. Okay, let's say it's worth 100,000 or 150,000 for people to come, right? Like a movie. Okay. So it's worth 150,000. That's the value. Now you want people. These 80 people come. How do they justify that 150,000? Now you tell them, hey, well, if you can pay me 150,000, and that would really help me because, or you can pay me 100,000, and I use that money. And then you're always going to be part of my VIP. So every month I will do a special event, and you always get to come. Okay? Or resource. Okay, hey, if you promote my event, like I do this one for free, but the one I do after, it's going to be bigger, and you have to promote. You have to help me promote to make up for this $150,000 I'm investing in you. Because the community has to find some way to give and take. Otherwise, we don't have a community. Now, the Balinese has this thing where, yeah, there's a box. And when there's ceremony, everybody fill the box up with money, food, supply, and if they really don't have nothing, they volunteer time. This is how the Balinese community works. I got a banchar, I got 200 family, I got 6-month ceremony. Every 6 months there's a ceremony. It costs X amount of thing to do a ceremony. Sometimes it flux because I have to fix the god barong because sometimes the barong is old. But otherwise I know how much. So you either put in the money, the time, or the supply. And if you don't fill that up, then you have the generation. The generation is the kids, and they do a fundraiser. These dance, I don't know if you've seen them, but they do these dance that you show up and they sell ticket and they sell food. But mainly it goes all back to Banjar. Now this is like, when I hear this thing, I think it's like, man, this is like high school. Like pep club, right? This is how we raise money in high school. We want to do a dance party. And everybody volunteer or sell tickets or da-da-da. And the pep club raise money and it's the same. We need to bring your, like I said, right now, I like to tackle it because it's simple. With Disco Africa, okay, her name is Orly. You'll meet her. She's going to come to a booth and do it. Same, she does a monthly. How do we make money from a monthly? So that way, she don't have to worry for a month, or she don't have to worry for long-term regeneration. Otherwise, it's the same. She's like, I'm 53 years old now, Haidai, and if something happened to me, I don't got a dime to protect me. And I've been throwing parties for 20-something, 30-something years. And I'm like, yeah, technically, you're a modern day high priest. And you bring ceremony together and celebration together. And technically, if you follow the Banjar model, where you say, okay, every month, if we're part of our community, you get in free. This is my Banjar here at the mansion. Okay, soon I would say, okay, every month I need to produce how much to throw a party. Okay, so music, DJ, lights, da 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 da. Okay, everything has equation, numbers. And every month I gotta come up with that money. So how do I do it? I build a core team. Core team, what do we do? Well, hey, if you sell X amount of ticket, like at Christmas, you sold X amount of ticket, you secure your position at the party, right? Because you contributed to a community. And that community gives you what in return? It gives you a place to hang out, gives you also a community that if you get in trouble, just like anybody in this community, we will protect you. Or if you want to do a private party that's a one-off for yourself, no problem, we will support you. What is it that we need to do for this community to do that? Because that's what I want to solve. Because if we don't solve that, like I said, it boils down to somebody got to give. And it's the old, it's always this old thing where, the king does the offering, and he's the richest, right? Which, that happens in the Banjar. The most richest people in the Banjar, they give a little bit more. They made money, temple ceremony, they give. Our party, right now, focuses on technically you, right? You're the high priest. Like I said, if it isn't, tell me how does it ties into community? You know what I mean?
I don't really understand why it focusing around me.
Well, because you are the energy attractor. Like, okay, like I want to let's talk me for instance. So just so you can see. So I'm the guy that got to run this space. This whole part of the mansion gave to me to do whatever I need. My job is to come up with a sustainable model so they benefit, we benefit, community benefits. Okay, so I'm the high priest. I got to bring in the divine energy, or whatever that divine energy is. So it not only benefit me, but it benefit everybody involved. Now with Marik, it's very clear, right? He's actually doing a function of your thing, so it's both of your project. But okay, so I have a place like this. If Orly wants to come here and do a monthly, okay? So she's saying, okay, I'm bringing my energy. What am I bringing? Well, I'm bringing in my brand. That people, when they hear Disco Africa, they want to follow me. I am bringing in the brand. We're bringing DJs and drummers and maybe some dancers. And then out of this, I have the marketing team and the promotion team. And the promotion team can either give me sponsors. So if I got all the money that I need for my sponsor, then I don't need to charge money. You know? So who are some of the basic sponsors? The restaurants, right? So the restaurant that they do is Laguna. Laguna makes money.
Very cool. You're talking about the dance party celebration.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. This is like I'm using Orly example. So now I provide mansion space. So what does this? All of this equates to? In of course money, time, and resources. Because once I figure out this formula, and if this formula, the money, time, and resource, is bigger than that, then I win. We win. Because everybody in here got paid, and we got extra money to regenerate to a next party. Now, I know doing these parties that we barely get by. We're happy that we're making money. I mean, we're happy that we don't owe any money, right?
I think so, I know. Because the main things about our event is that we are not the commercial stuff. It's not the main stuff for us.
No, but
I
somebody
told you-
benefit. It's
And
easy
I
to
told
say.
you like 100% about it. We create the special space, put
Okay.
our time, our resources, and it's not only about me. It's not only my
But it's not
solo
true.
concert there inside. We wanna try with different musicians from also our community
Yeah.
who stay here in the booth, who play in maybe in Africa disco as well, to bring them to experiment and make performances in this space.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's cool if we're gonna have the equipment, or I mean, if we're gonna have resource to make this one more party like that and bring more different artists to express themselves in this space. But first of all, we wanna try and see how it's works.
You tried. I let you guys try it. You stayed there 2 months. You tried.
Yeah.
Now you have to tell me how it worked. Otherwise, the only way that I know how to remunerate is money. You can say that it's not commercial, but unless since I'm investing in you, your music is also my property. Then you could say yes, you can use my place because I'm investing in the music and I have access to that music. And if I have your music, I can do whatever I want to do with your music, and we both benefit from it because I'm investing time and money and space for you to do it. Then you say right. It doesn't have to be commercial because I'm the stakeholder
Yeah.
and you're the talent.
Yeah. So, but what? I mean, we asking you about praise, about place, about price for place.
Yeah,
Yeah. Let's just tell us price.
yeah, I did already. The only thing that you flux is you say, well, if I don't meet certain amount of people, that's not my problem. My properties.
But I don't say you before. One more time. We tried to do this event for because Baguio was asking us about have some income, and we just okay, let's make this event, and when we got the profit, we sell tickets, we got the profit, we give to you. We don't say if we don't have, we don't give. No, if we got profit, we just give to you. It's not our main interest. And now we're just asking you about the place to do it.
Yeah, I know it's not your
If
main
it's
interest.
money, let's. But
I know it's not
I
your main interest, right? Just like I come in here, it's not my main interest. I just want to build community. If I make money, Ibu, I give you money. Of course, that's easy, right? But somebody's paying for space. So what would be fair? That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to build community. I technically don't have time to be worrying about renting a space. Renting a space to me is like, really? Like, I don't want to rent space either, because it's not that much money, and I got to deal with it. And, like I said, underground party, I'm still cleaning up from the last underground party that we did for Remember. You don't remember that?
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still cleaning up. Like, I can't no longer do a 3-day party up in that area where the police and the local people are like, no, Haddad. Sorry. One day.
You compare now trans festival and
No, but like I said,
something different.
no.
Trans festival, it's trans festival. You should know when somebody comes to you and say let's do trans festival. It's 3 days of and
No,
non-stop.
it wasn't like that. They told me when after midnight they would keep the music down lower.
You're talking with camera now. I don't gonna talk about trans festival, man. But
I am telling you, that's what it was told to us. And it was also told to us, just like you're telling it to us, because maybe the intention is good. I believe that everybody's intention is good. I don't believe that but nowadays, we've done, I've done enough party to know what the outcome. Party, party, party. Someone is making money maybe on, the goods. Somebody's making money on the ticket. But at the end, the people that own the space, if they're not making their money up front, always lose out. And that's why Bali don't have these kind of parties. And now I want to have these kind of parties because I got space inside the volcano next to the beach. I got 16-hectare farm. I got 5-star mansion. I got Arma Museum. I got places I can party. Then now I want to say, okay, let's find some way to do real party, real community. Otherwise, it never works.
so why our format of party it's not come to your vision of underground party?
Is it or not?
Why it don't why you don't include it
And the
Your
underground
list.
party?
on your list of vision of how it should be?
Because underground party doesn't work. Hasn't worked anywhere. Except for, we go out to somewhere no one wants us. Like, peace dance out in the middle of the island when no one cares about it. And there it works. they make a little bit of money, They go way out up there, they do it. I know that, we're getting ready for peace dance in Gili Nanga, It's a lot of work, you know? And I'm trying to make it so, is it possible or is it just an illusion? Is it only work like the Balinese because these guys are trapped here in this village and they got nowhere to go and they're there and they got to do it and they're doing it for God, which is their highest belief system? Because music is not high enough for us? Partying is not high enough for us? What is it? You know what I mean? I'm trying to find that out. Because for me, the mansion part
New
is...
experience maybe.
No, we've done it so many times. The only thing that I know that can work these days is I go to the heart of it. So the heart of it is you're the producer. Okay? You're producing this. How many of these 88 people can equate into time, money, or resource? And what's that mean? Or they're just 88 people that now just so you can test out so you can say I have 88 people.
You think that 88 people just go to the north, just let's see,
No.
from the south, from Seminyak,
But
from
what do they
from
equate?
Ubud?
What do they equate for you? Because either you have to pay for them to come and see you,
Yeah, I just okay.
or you build your own house and then nobody has a
don't
problem.
Pay for them to come and see me.
I know, but
We make the generation, what we say there, like
Yeah.
fundraising.
uh-huh.
So let's make
A fundraiser.
fundraiser, meet together, and in that space, in that meeting, we will show what we done for last couple months with our Ambisonic.
Uh-huh.
But plus, we will have the don't meditation with like another person from our community. We will have like special sonic art performance from one guy in Seminyak, but maybe probably we already don't have because we don't soon back home. We bring the people to show not trance music party, techno music party, or party at all. It's just to bring people to be together. And these 88 people, not everyone come and pay 150k or 100k or how much. If you don't have nothing to show, to share, you're gonna leave 100,000. If you come to performance, or if you come to help us to make the space. It's Marik, can I answer?
Yeah.
Maybe you come. Hello? Ну, мы тут уже разговариваем, видео снимаем. А ты тут тоже? Помнишь главный... This is the main building,
Yeah.
right?
Main building.
Главное здание.
The
вот там,
Wantalon in the front of the main building.
Вот там, где главный въезд, вот там просто туда подойди и напротив. Вот, там, где мы ели свой новогодний праздничный ужин. Помнишь? В этих. Прям напротив главного входа в здание. Слушай, тебе надо спроси, там, ты на входе на парковку, главное здание, главное лобби, они тебя отправят туда. Давай, а там увидишь. Марик coming.
Yeah. Like I said, it all boils down to what like I said, what I just told you.
So,
Because you want technically, I get what you're doing. You want an experimental place, but someone has. If it's your house, you can experiment it. But you want it in the place that the experiment has to balance out. Do you understand? Like for example, I hear you. Don't get that. I don't hear you. I didn't give you 2 free months at my place. Let you do it because I don't think that it's possible. I hear you, but I don't know what your mindset is, and I don't want to be the one stuck with the bill and then be stuck with other people coming to live there for free. I don't want it. No, but like I said, once
These people who come and live there for free, it's not my
you want an experimental place,
stop telling this. I feel
I hear you.
I
You
feel confused about this.
no, it's normal. He thinks that you can live there, so why can't he live there? You know, that's what he thinks. I know that I boiled down to, hey, well, I lived there for 2 months. Why can't I live there? No, there. So that's how he thinks.
There is no one know about that I live there 2 months for free. Maybe Mari on dinner.
Okay.
Really
Oh, here.
close
Oh, here he
friends.
is.
I didn't have t-shirt with
Like I said, but it's, you know what? Like I said, just energy that I don't want to deal with. Oh, how are you?
I'm wet.
I know. How's it going? Let me pull you up a chair so you can sit here too. Yeah. We're in. You came at a perfect time because we're going into the experiment. We already processed the idea that this is not just a money making party, okay?
Yeah.
But we are now processing that someone has to sacrifice something for it to be an experiment, okay? Because if it's a party, then somebody has to make money, someone has to invest time, someone has to do the work. There's a product that they're coming to see, and someone benefit,
Yeah.
right? Someone benefit. But we keep on coming to a conclusion, well, it's not that. Let's say it's not an underground party and it's not a party. We call it an experiment.
Okay.
Okay? So the experiment has basic costs. Costs that we may or may not avoid. Or it doesn't. The way that it doesn't is that all the stakeholders, right? All the stakeholders, so the Wow House, I'm not speaking about anybody. The location, which is the Wow House, the facility, which is to keep it clean. You know, this is maintenance has to happen. There has to be some entertainment, right? There has to be some equipment for this to happen, right? And all this, and the talent, right? And worker or whatever these things are. And we have to have the attendee. I'm even putting the attendee as part of this experiment. People who come. Your guests, our guests, right? Because no one is more powerful than anyone. Because why? It's an experiment. When you have an experiment, you're saying, okay, you know what? It's not business. We're just going to put a little bit of this, a little bit of this, and let's see what it creates. So, with these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we'll make it 8. What's an 8? What's an 8 one, guy? We want the divine energy, good energy. Okay? We don't want to do this without no good energy. 8 is the divine energy. It's good energy. Needs to be inside this equipment. Now, if you're saying going down here, if all the cost to this, okay, if all the cost is equal, you contribute. We're not talking about cost. So you contribute. Okay. Oh no,
But
it was
attendee is not cost, actually.
Huh? No. Which one?
No, attendee.
No. But there's an energy. Cost
Oh,
doesn't.
okay.
Cost.
Okay.
Cost.
Here is like the last first lecture.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, there's.
So because here we talking about dynamic community
Right.
and about what is about event and what is costing was the resources, time, energy.
Right. Right? So these are things. You want to do the octagon. I have the mansion. You see this all the way up there, including that kitchen that I'm building, belongs to Wow. It's Wow Yaya-san. 3-story building over there, Wow Yaya-san. I have to take this space and do the same thing you do. And maybe not monthly. Maybe I say, okay, Ibu, you need to give me 6 months. You roll the dice with me for 6 months. If 6 months come, I might be able to do retreat here for academic on a monthly basis where students are coming here to learn from Wow Yaya-san and they're signing up every semester, 20 kids, 30 kids, 100 kids. And that's how I'm going to make you money. But you got to give me 6 months out. Because see, that's my promise. My promise is that I'm here for 6 months and you give me this, you make me look like Kingpin, and I'm the big boss here. In 6 months from now, I will build you a center so that way you have 20 kids living in the back, sound studio up on the top floor, and a retreat center for wellness in these 3 stories, making X amount of dollar per kid. Okay, that sounds exciting. Do it. Of course, I'm doing it, and I have a track record through academia, through government, that I've been doing sustainable and regenerative development for a long time. So it's very clear, cut clear, like Haidai's not going to do anything else but that. But we're entertaining. We're entertaining you guys. That's why I said I'm willing to entertain you guys as like scientists, social scientists. Okay? And you're part of this social experiment. Okay, so now this is the formula. The formula is you got all these people. Forget about how much the cost is. We're just going to put it in the pot. You come. But out of all this, what are we getting out of this that comes into money? Because you can't do it without money to sustain it. We can maybe do it 1 more time free, maybe 2 more time free, maybe you say, hi, give me 5 more time free, and I will. Okay, I don't care, whatever it is. Money, time, energy, resource. You see? So, is this easier for you to palate? Because the other one is very hierarchy. I got a place, you got to pay for that place because it's worth this much money. And if you bring in these people, then you have to get money from these people, from these attendees, or you got, and then you say, I got to pay the talent. Now the way that I work, because let you use my formula that I have been genius to do, and that's how I got places like this. Because that's why I want to help you. You know what I mean? I want to help you because you technically want to do what I'm doing, but in a very specific, creative approach. I'm doing more regenerative. So, if I was you, I go to my location and I said, okay, you, Wow House, I need time. You can't just invest at 1 time, 2 times, too short for me. I need time. I need to be able to execute X amount of parties so I can build the momentum to make something resource. Facility maintenance, same. Maybe I can give you a little money if we generate income. If we generate income, I'll pay you for facility, clean up, organize. But the place is hard, solid. So you can give me time. Okay? See, this is how I would convince me. Okay? Give me hard space. You're not doing nothing, but you do need someone to come and clean this stuff up. And okay, so if I make any revenue, okay, I'll give you that percentage of that revenue, because we need that. These guys are doing nothing. They're showing up and cleaning stuff. Now, my entertainment. What do I do? My entertainment. I cannot pay you for my entertainment right now, but I am willing to leverage my entertainment with the guy that has film equipment, and the film equipment guy will give you do the entertainment for free. I will promise you a cool, kick-ass video for free. Now, to the cool, kick-ass guy with the camera, look, I will give you the music from the entertainment that night So you can use in your portfolio whatever you want. You must like the music, that's why you're here. So I'll give you the music, so you get music you get music free royalty. Are you following me now? So okay, I'm giving you music, so you can take my music or the entertainment music and do whatever the hell you want with it. You have free royalty to do whatever you want to promote. You're a kick-ass filmmaker, and I want you to use my work anyway because it's only going to promote my music. You, musician, he's a kick-ass filmmaker. He can give you a fat video. You play for me for free. So he rubs your back, you rub my back, I rub his back. Okay, now, the talent and the other worker, I don't know how you're going to do that. But everybody in here has a dynamic except for this guy. Now, what the hell is that guy doing? He's just showing up to enjoy. Well, he's part of my community. If he's part of my community and he doesn't want to give me money nor time, then he must give me some form of energy or resources. So what's the energy? Well, one energy is if you go to my party for the next 6 months, because I got to deal with the landowner guy, I'm going to be doing this for 6 months, every month, that every party I do, you got to promote my party. And if I do a one-off to do as a fundraiser, or because we don't have enough money, one-off, you have to be my promoter. And you have to help me sell tickets. And this is like an MOU contract that you get to come to my private party every full moon for free. Okay, your VIP, your family, come free, but you have to promote this event, whether 88 or not, so people are waiting in line to go into the next party because 88 is full. Even if it's only 88 people, you still got to promote. Even if it's packed and I'm turning away people, you still have to promote. You got to put in X amount of energy and time, so then that way, when I say, hey man, guys, there's a freaking waiting list for us, let's throw a party next week and let's just make a bunch of cash. You see what I mean? Then it's open door cash. Okay, so this is energy. That's your attendee. That's how I see him being a part of our community. And this is what we did at Christmas. You were part of the attendee, and you did the work. You sold tickets. Different people sold tickets. Tracy sold tickets. She was the attendee. Okay? So, divine energy, like I said, that's an offering to feel good. So to me, this is how I would do this social experiment if this was a WOW social project. But, like I said, this is like a 6-month commitment out and say, look, I'm going to give you the hard space for every 6 months. So, I mean, you got to give me this hard space 6 months. If I make some money, maybe there's a couple loose tickets in here. If they don't have energy or time, the people say, I don't got energy to promote you, man. But here, I'll give you 100,000. Okay, I'll pay you. I want to be in this thing, and I want to pay you 150,000 or whatever, because I want to be in the VIP, but I technically don't have the time to help you. Okay, fine. You move out of time or energy or resource, to be a part of our club. These equipment guys, these talent are part of resource. They're giving resource. I'm giving you resource to be a part of our cool club, because why? We got a cool place, and we got a cool band, and we got cool friends, and we got cool kick-ass plays. We got the mansion down the street that we want to do a big party at the end of the month. We maybe want to do one up there and one here. Maybe the Arma. See, now we got room to play. And so this social experiment is a Banjar,